Really, the spirit of Islam is based on learning the deen and acting on it and taking it out to people, and taking it out in a state of humility and submission, not taking it out in a state of arrogance and self-righteousness. The Sahaba radiallahu anhum, they were not arrogant people. When they went to the corners of the earth, they went with deep humility, but they had izzah, they had izzatul nufus. They weren't humble in a meek sense. No, they were like lions. But they were humble in the sense that they recognized that the rest of the world was in the state they were in because they had not been given Islam, and they had been given Islam, and Islam is a blessing. Wallahi, it's a blessing.
محمدا رسول الله.
We live in the South Valley, and we come up here every Sunday basically to be with family. That's what it is, like the Zaytuna, like a family spirit. The openness, the warmth is wonderful, and the knowledge, the sacred knowledge is so important that we cannot even count the benefits. And just to receive the sacred knowledge, not only just from Sheikh Hamza, but from other brothers and sisters. So it's a good learning process, but what we also see, this is a good outreach for non-Muslims to come and see what Islam truly is. It's not a cultural thing, and it's not what you see on the news.
Right.
So it's an invitation for you to see what's available, and for you to learn and make a judgment for yourself.
Sister?
Amy Jackson.
Amy Jackson. And what brought you to Zaytuna Institute on this beautiful morning?
On this beautiful morning, this particular beautiful morning, was to do my Shahada.
Okay.
I've been here twice before. I saw Sheikh Jacobi speak once, and I saw Hamza Yusuf last weekend, or the weekend before, I guess.
And how did you feel about those particular classes with those particular people?
Oh, they're great. They're really, really good. I had seen, when I started studying Islam, I saw a series of 5 Alhambra productions. And that's when I was just learning about Islam and getting interested.
The series on Foundations of Islam, I think, maybe?
How
or
the Quran was revealed, Pillars of Islam, Imam, Sign of the Times.
Yeah. That was that whole set.
Yeah. And so I saw the videos, and I read Martin Ling's book on the life of Prophet Muhammad, and I could not put that book down. Like I already believed in one God. I already did. And I read that book, and I believed in Prophet Muhammad.
Background, Christian all my life. Born and raised Christian. Writer, artist, human being.
Sounds good. And how long have you been coming to Zaytuna?
This is my second time. About 2 months ago, I just was thinking a lot about Christianity and the things I didn't like about it and what was going on in the Middle East. And I started reading about Islam, and it was me. It's what I've always been all my life.
Wow.
I just fit into it. Everything I've heard, everything I've read has been what I felt.
Okay. And how did you come in contact with Zaytuna in particular?
My next door neighbors are Muslim, and I had some problems in the beginning, with relationship with them. No arguments or anything like that, but it was just, they were Muslim, I was Christian, and started to get to know them and talk to them, and they're just wonderful people.
They told you about this place?
Yes, they told me about it, and they brought me here last week, give my Shahada.
Then can you describe just how you feel being here? Is there anything that you could say has been like a tangible benefit that makes you want to come back, or is?
Yeah, there's a brotherhood, there's a unity and a harmony, and I didn't feel that in Christian churches when I went to Christian churches.
Okay.
That it's more about brotherhood than the self. It's more sharing, more charity. It's good religion.
تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب.
Before I started studying here, I didn't pray. I wasn't very religious. I really didn't care. But after I started taking classes, gradually my life started changing. Everything I learned, I tried to implement it in my lifestyle. Like, the dress changed, the prayers, I went to study abroad. I went to Syria with the encouragement of Sheikh Hamza. I went to study abroad. Like, some of his students went to Mauritania and I think Hadramaut. It was a very good experience for me, and inshallah I would like to help other people, new Muslims also, in their journey.
Alhamdulillah, I became Muslim about 4 years ago from the Jewish tradition. And alhamdulillah, I'm at the Zaytuna, just benefiting from the knowledge and the brotherhood here, alhamdulillah.
Okay, and if you could summarize how you feel your life has been benefited by Zaytuna Institute and what takes place here. Or do you feel like there's been a benefit?
Alhamdulillah, I've been listening to Sheikh Hamza Yusuf for about 2 years now, and I can really say that he's guided me intellectually and spiritually to just understanding Islam, to have a